Hello there, all of you absolutely lovely people. Once again, this is Dax, and today I've got a simple message for you. It's okay to cry. Compared to the problems that some of my viewers out there will have, this might seem pretty small, but I do want to share with you a story of mine. Here a few years ago, we had a cat who I deeply adored. His name was Spirit. He was a silvery white cat. And whenever I looked at him, I didn't see a house cat. I saw a small lion. I seemed to be the only person who viewed him that way. But yeah, when I saw him, I did not see a house cat. I saw a small lion. This sweet kitty was completely fearless. You couldn't even call him courage, because courage is something you do in spite of fear. This cat simply had no fear whatsoever. And one day his fearlessness caused him to get out into the road and got him hit by a car. And what I decided to do was I went out to the gymnasium. It's an old gymnasium, no one's there, it's basically used for storage. And I went out there and I just bawled. It was a private place, I didn't have to care about anyone hearing. I just bawled until I felt every bit of pain about losing this lovely little cat of ours. I could feel that the pain had left my body. And because of this, a mourning process that could have lasted anywhere from several days to maybe even a couple of years was out of my system in only a few hours. And it's because I gave myself permission to cry. We live in a society where we are taught that crying is bad, crying is weak, crying is a negative emotion, and we're taught that all negative emotions are that way. You're not allowed to be angry, you're not allowed to be frustrated, you're not allowed to be sad, you're not allowed to be upset. And we are taught that if you feel these emotions, you are to choke them down and bury them and tighten them up inside of you somewhere. You're taught to not express these negative feelings. The thing is, when you fail to express these negative feelings, they fester and they grow into something worse. We human beings are not intellectual creatures. We are emotional creatures. We feel emotions, and we feel those emotions deeply. If we don't express those emotions, good or bad, if we feel something and we don't express it, it festers. I would actually say that it becomes cancerous. So get those feelings out of your system. Express them. Feel them. Speaking of kitties, this is a new member of our family. Her name is Arya, and we weren't going to own another cat because we were afraid that they too might be hurt by the traffic. She was a feral cat with an infected eye, and that infected eye was killing her. I mean, you might see it right there. You see she's got a bad eye. But we've taken her in and brought her back to health. She is one part playful and one part cuddler, so she's the best of both worlds. But back to the point, express your feelings. You have permission to cry. That permission is coming from existence itself. You have permission to cry. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be frustrated. Whatever it is you're feeling, express it. Get it the fuck out of your system. You will never be healthy or happy until you do. And don't be fooled into thinking that it's normal just because you felt the way you do for so long. Aria's back there again. She's back in the camera. Don't be fooled into thinking that just because you always feel a certain way that it is normal. Bottling up your emotions and letting them fester is not normal. It's not healthy. You are doing yourself a disservice by being a man. So express those feelings. And that's my message for today. I love every single one of you. Always remember you are important. Your needs are valid. You are loved. And the same is also true for everyone else. Isn't that right, Aria? Yeah, she doesn't care. She's expressing her feelings by playing with the guest bed. Love you all.